Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I want to show you how to make a natural remedy for motion sickness or travel sickness, and it can be also used for morning sickness if you're pregnant. So we are going to be making a sick inhaler, and we will be using spearmint oil and ginger oil. If you can't find spearmint, then you can also use peppermint oil. Both of these oils are actually very good for morning sickness. So you can get one of those stick inhalers on Amazon. Just look for empty stick inhaler, and you will need like a one glass, like an empty glass, and we will be putting in 5 drops of spearmint. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 drops of ginger. This is basically a low temperature extract. And I kind of like it better because it has kind of a more deeper and better smell than distilled ginger. I can't stomach distilled ginger, so look for a low temperature extract, and this will probably take a bit of a time to get out. Yeah, so they're both actually good for travel sickness and morning sickness. I've been literally suffering from morning sickness. Yeah, morning sickness when I have to go to work. No, only joking, guys. I have been suffering from morning sickness pretty much since I was a child, and it's the worst actually if I'm in a bus. So I'm gonna be going now on a 2 hours bus journey. So wish me luck. So this is actually, I'm preparing the inhaler for myself, and I just thought, oh, why don't you do this as well for your viewers? Because there might be someone out of you who is traveling, who is suffering from morning sickness. Or, sorry, what the hell is wrong with me? Hailing all the time morning sickness. Ooh. No, travel sickness or motion sickness. But yeah, it's good for morning sickness too. So come on, so 3. I have it, bust your coach. So yeah, sometimes those extracts, they don't really come off not as fluid as the distilled oil. As I said, you can also use these, like if you don't like spearmint, you can just use ginger alone, or if you don't like ginger, you can just use only spearmint alone, or you can also use peppermint, but peppermint is much stronger than spearmint, and that might actually make your eyes water. You don't want that either. So okay, we have 5. So I will give them a quick whirl here. So they dissolve the extract. Usually, if they're distilled both, you would not need that. But and then I will just be popping in the wick, and you just give it a whirl until it's absorbed fully. So swirl it around until it's completely saturated. You don't have to have like a measuring cup. You can just use like any regular glasses, and then we will be popping this into the inhaler, and then close it. I like this green color as well. Oh, gives me a bit of a confidence and calm. Green is a calming color. And there it is. So what you're gonna do now is, like, whenever you feel up the sickness coming up, whether it is like a motion sickness or travel sickness, or if it's just your morning sickness, you just hold the inhaler in front. You don't stick it into your nose. You just hold it in front of your nose, and then you just take 3 deep breaths like this. And exhale. And 3rd time. exhale. And you do this every time you feel up the sickness coming up. So this will definitely guarantee you. It helps me every time, out. If you need this urgently and you don't have a stick inhaler and it takes you like ages to order one, you can also use a handkerchief, but this will be better because this will probably last you up to 3 or 4 weeks, depending like how often you open it. So it can definitely last you up to 3 months if you don't use it often. So this will be definitely more economic than just to put it on a handkerchief. But if you are really stuck and you just need something now, then you definitely can just put it on a handkerchief and just inhale it as well. So that was that. I have a bus to catch and I really like this. I really love making this video for you. I hope it was helpful for you as it is gonna be helpful for me, because I absolutely cannot travel without this. If you did like the video, then please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you can. I will love you forever. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.